Hi everyone, guys. Good day to you, and welcome once again to Inside Details. I am Vance, and I bring you the exciting and at all times mind-blowing stories and facts which you may have never known. So right here and right now, I will tell you something that has been in my mind for the past couple of weeks concerning how one can learn anything. Literally anything, like a professional, like a guru. Well, who better to go to than Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend, the source of some of the world's most avant-garde and renewable energy ideas as of 2018? Oh yes, of course you did hear that, and, in effect, you really did. Before we start, you can go ahead and click on the like button and the subscribe button. It highly benefits the algorithm and expands the number of people who can see this material and, in essence, the same utility as you. I understood that you do not want to miss what we have prepared for you today, let alone what we have prepared for tomorrow. It is going to be way cooler. So, stay tuned. Now, dig in as you contemplate over the man that brought change through SpaceX, Tesla, and many other innovations. In learning anything in this world, this man goes by these three principles. These are not your normal run-of-the-mill tips, they are not. Such are the kinds of tips which can help to actually turn your learning game upside down. Prepare for this mind-blowing information. Let's go. Rule number 1. It's all about the fundamentals. Oh, he said there are fundamentals of dancing that must be understood in order to proceed with dancing. Yeah, it sort of has a very naive ring to it, but really it is quite thought-provoking. By fundamentals, therefore, am referring to items that are primitive. For example, things as if building a house. Well, of course not. You wouldn't start from the roof, would you? You have to work on it, laying some very profound and unmoved premises first. So, I will continue with Elon and rockets. He did not go and directly construct Falcon 9, as some people would love to do it. It begins with reading V. One learns many principles of physics and rocketry. He comes right to the point, the nadir of writing most people don't get to. Oh, I did not start playing the guitar and directly start playing solos when I was learning how to play. The first, the chords, then after that scales. The fundamentals. Oh, that was the turning point, absolutely. Boys, do not remain like this, shallow. Get bass and understand it well, and everything else would follow in a smooth way. This makes me think about this saying which says, as much as people like to say, you gotta crawl before you can walk, that is the truth to all things in this game. Trust me when I tell you that getting a handle on your fundamentals is your crawl. Rule number 2. View knowledge as a semantic tree. Now, this one is a bit phylogenetic, however, those are the words, I will explain it for you. Elon said that we should view knowledge as a semantic tree. Sounds fancy, right? But here's the thing. All this with the caveat that you need a trunk and branches before getting as far as leaves and twigs. Imagine if you could acquire a lot of knowledge, particularly lessons and facts, but cannot integrate it to a specific category. The feeling would be similar to putting together puzzles of a jigsaw without ever getting a sneak peek of the intended picture. You'd get lost. Same thing here. When Elon was learning about batteries, he did not restrict himself to the component level for lithium-ion cells. Everything, storage of energy, chemistry, mining. He has constructed a tree of knowledge beginning from the major branches and went further to minor branches and even the leaves. Thus, the next time you are in the process of acquiring knowledge in some new field, just ask yourself how it contributes to the general picture. The key idea of how one fact related with other was missing. Construct that tree in your mind. Rule number 3. Teach it to someone else. In Coulter's book, the third and the last concept Elon attempted to adhere to is the concept of formal education, where you attempt to teach what you have learned to someone else. Oh, how you want to say that it is kind of cliche now. But there is actually meaning in it. Thus, when you are teaching somebody else, you are not actually regurgitating information back. You are actually analyzing and explaining it, but furthermore, you are grasping it. Consider this. Do you know how it is when trying to explain something to your friend and explain it all wrong? You are equally in a position to notice what you comprehend and at the same time realize there is so much more to learn. It is game-changing. Previously, I found myself explaining tech stuff to friends, not because of swag, but mostly to assure myself of the pertinent knowledge. Elon does this all of the time. You know the guy behind Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company. He has the ability to break things down in simple terms, although he is very smart. That is why he understands them to the core. He is a man of depth, of principled and evoking character. The next time you master new information for yourself, attempt to teach it to others. It is somewhat like getting a physical exercise for the body, which helps to compulsive thoughts, bringing it all together. Here it is, guys. 3 golden rules from Elon Musk on learning anything. Learn the basics, create a semantic tree, and explain it to another person. These are not tips, but the methods which will revolutionize the way you study and develop. Remember, knowledge is not about cramming. What most of the times it is about how to acquire knowledge and apply it in practice. So remember these rules the next time you are studying any new concept or are mastering some new art. So before you go, kindly hit the like button, the thumbs up button, if you found this useful. They also help at the algorithm so that more people can chime in with additional insights. I promise that the video which will be released tomorrow will be better than this one. I guarantee that you will not want to miss that one. I assure you. That it for inside details. But stick around because there is always more to learn and discover.